Hello everybody, this is Random. I'm going to keep this little disclaimer into the video, and if Tarrison cuts it, then that's his prerogative or whatever. This is the third version of this Random Watches video, because I recorded the audio on the weekend, and I said to Tarrison, I'm kind of snowed in with a lot of shit to do this month, for what's left of it. Can you edit this together for me? And he was like, yeah, sure, I can take care of it. So the first version goes up, and it is incredibly out of sync. Like, for example, Michelangelo would say, no, duh, and then you hear on the TV, no, duh. There's like a 2 or 3 second gap between it. I was like, hey, I messaged him on Facebook, said, hey, this is out of sync, can you just go ahead and fix this? Oh yeah, sure, I'll take care of it. And he gives me the second version, and it's even worse. You know, like, for example, the audio from my end is now like 5 seconds faster than the footage, and like what he did was he just muted the video source, which I asked him to do, but he didn't sync it up properly, because the idea is once you synced it up you can mute the audio. And if I'm stumbling over my words, it's now 3 AM. I got somewhere to be today at 10, so I can't really sleep tonight. That plus I've become an insomniac again, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it myself. So this is take number 3. And it just adds to the age-old phrase, if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. So no offense, Tarrison, he's probably gonna cut this introduction anyway, so it doesn't really matter what I say. So I always like to say, fucking cunty bollocks, because he's gonna cut this anyway, and it doesn't really matter. So thanks a fucking lot. Enjoy the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Random here again for the RTK channel, going on a solo adventure, and oh god. If you thought TMNT tunes was bad, I think we're going to top this. Because, you know, one thing I always hear from people is that Michael Bay's Turtles is going to be the worst thing ever. So today, this is a prelude to something I'll be doing down the road. This is the making of TMNT Coming Out of Our Shells tour. Oh god. Half an hour of this. I must enjoy torturing myself for you guys. Now, I've heard the stories about this special, and let's just see how bad this can be. I mean, the Turtles playing music. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, April, here's a little pro tip. We can barely hear you. You might want to beef up your audio mic. Okay, I want to just point this out to you. I have the TV up really loud, and I can barely hear what April's saying. I mean, the actress playing April is okay. I've seen better, to be honest.
When did it all start? Well, it all started a long time ago, back in the pet shop.
Mike, stop goofing around. He wants to know about the music.
No, duh! Just chill out, Raph.
Okay, I want this to be known, I love the original Turtles cartoon, but I really don't like how people use that cartoon as inspiration to depict the Turtles as fucking retards. Like, whoa, dude! Like, whoa, I'm gonna talk like this, and I'm gonna throw out some bodacious, like, corny surfer speak, man! It's just, I fucking hate, and this is why I thank the Nickelodeon show for doing away with that. Wow, they're having difficulty getting up there, I see. Yeah, I know Nostalgia Critic made that joke. I don't fucking care. Here's a question I have so far.
why do the Turtles need to form a band? The only superhero who needs a band is Batman. If you know the video I'm referring to, then yes. It's been about nearly 4 minutes now. Is it wrong to say that I would rather be watching Turtles 3 at this point? Hell, I think it's the same costumes from that movie. And I've noticed that they can't seem to shut their mouths. It's like just the mouths are left hanging open. I hate this already. I mean, I knew I was going to have this reaction, but I hate this already. Because I have to ask, like, why do the Turtles need to form a band? Like, of all the ideas you could do with the TMNT brand, you go with musically. I noticed this somewhere before, but at least when the Power Rangers appeared at Wembley Stadium, it was kind of related to what the show was about. Even though they were kind of aiming that shit at the Dora the Explorer crowd. Well, obviously Dora wasn't around at that time, but you know what I mean. Speaking of which, I want to just take this moment to say, to the producers of My Little Pony, Transformers Prime, soon-to-be Sonic Boom, and whatever kid show is popular at the moment, please don't do something like this. I mean, yeah, I mean, the money may be enticing and all, but just say no. You know, I don't need to see My Little Pony coming out of our hooves tour or something. Oh fuck, I said too much. Forget what I just said! They got applause, holy shit.
Watching them come out of their shells literally now as they go out on the road. It's great. I mean, it's incredibly fun for myself and my partner Godfrey just to be around and watch it. Because these guys are like, they are truly a band in the best sense of the word. Because they're, you know, brothers and been together forever, and the music really reflects that. Now they're taking...
I like to think before this camera started rolling, they said, okay, we're going to play a little game. When the camera's on you, say the opposite of what you're thinking right now. Do not compare Aerosmith to something this terrible. Aerosmith are fucking awesome, dude. Okay, maybe it's just like the bad costume design, but why do they look so fucking stoned?
Because this is the first album, they were so into it. They were fascinated by everything. They're a little green, you know, they didn't really know exactly all the ropes and what's involved in the story, but generally they picked it up real quick, they got out there and had a great atmosphere in the studio all the time.
You know, Sonic Underground isn't looking so stupid now. See, at least with Sonic Underground, they were going out, you know, fighting bad guys and kicking some ass. Here, it's just like 4 stoned turtles that look like they've been dehydrated for a couple of days. They're trying to, like, badly play instruments. Oh, the 1990s. You killed all our hopes and dreams.
These guys got into this kind of routine of writing every day, even before we got involved. They come from such an athletic discipline background being ninjas, and having such a tremendous mentor and swimmer. Their ability to translate that discipline, almost like an athletic kind of quality and approach to living, to the music was...
Okay, so here's my next question. Right? So, this came out and it was panned and it bombed. You know, nobody fucking liked this unless you're 3 years old, right? So why would you take that and create TMNT tunes and the Turtle Christmas specials? I mean, I know the companies who make this shit are extinct now, but if you worked on this project, I am dead curious. After this thing came out and it sucked hard, why did you make more? You know, and also that name, Coming Out of Our Shells. Kind of clever, maybe, but really stupid.
So when we pick Count Us, I think that song really is the sum total of everything they are. They fight for what's right. They fight to be free. And the idea that the song is a hard
Okay, maybe it's like the bad lighting of this video, but it's difficult to tell Raphael and Mikey apart. Doesn't they're both wearing orange? I mean, is that Mikey right now, or is that Raph?
When NCA got behind the record and heard the music and how we were doing the tracks and laying it down and they came to the studio, I think what they really saw was the music coming through and that they were for real. You believe in them as a band, not just as a commodity to be exploited. And I think
That's a good word. Exploited. That word sums up this whole thing. This is just, you know, exploiting them just to make money.
Totally blew me away. Madonna will go into therapy when she sees this video. It's going to drive her crazy. You know, you don't know what to expect on any group in any video. I use the word cowabunga, but it's as if they went out of their shells, out of the sewers, right into the camera. The energy, the feeling, it was unbelievable.
What a cockhead.
It's been around for a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if they win a Grammy Award or American Music Awards. It's not going to surprise me at all.
What a complete cockend.
Sons, you must learn to raise and believe it, and you will fill me with great pride. You must all keep growing, seeking and finding yourselves. I hear you sing, and this is good. Music will let you
Yeah, I know that's an old joke, but I don't care. These look like rejected Disneyland costumes.
the same folks that turn you into slave ninjas. Take your music to all the worlds.
But now what's going on? I'm sorry if I'm not saying much now and then, but it's because I'm dumbstruck by this.
and we sure thought it wasn't going to be into it at all.
Whoa, and if you could have heard us at first, man, we were bad. Like,
Why is like Raphael like struggling to stand up? It's like he's wonking over to one side, and it's like my head is so heavy, I can't stand up properly.
he tells us all the time, you can accomplish more with music than you can with any pair of nunchucks.
Totally, dude.
Yeah, quotation.
Radical!
Happening.
Catchphrases, buzzwords.
Once we started in the studio and started working the record, I began to see I had useful abilities that my other brothers
Did like Leonardo just raid Lady Gaga's wardrobe or something?
like being a producer, you know? I produce things, that's what I do.
Like, whoa, dude. We never knew how much work it was putting on a live show.
Oh, Raph.
Like, directors and sponsors and lighting and costumes.
Whoa, cowabunga, dude.
I think Raphael is wasted.
Go, dude.
Me and my brothers, you know, we got involved in everything. And Donatello. This is my territory. You call me Gearhead Scream. I don't exactly know where it comes from, but I'm just good at building things. I guess I just love working with my hands.
I'm convinced it is the same guy doing all four voices. So, try again. So, Leonardo... Yeah, I'm having brain farts. So, Leonardo raided Lady Gaga's wardrobes, and Donatello raided Macho Man's wardrobe. Ooh, yeah! The Macho Turtle's about ready to freak out, freak out!
I think we
Which one's which again? These are legit questions. I want them answered, you know? Wow. We're nearly halfway there. It's nearly over.
About are the gentlemen that introduced the Turtles to Radio City, old friends Steve Lieber and Bobby Jean, Steve and Bob.
You know, when this said the making of, I was hoping it'd be like, you know, this is how we made the costumes, this is what gave us the idea, because, you know, I would have loved to hear it from the producers, like, what fucking pinheads came up with this and said, what's popular right now? Turtles. What else is kind of popular? Well, I guess music or something. We have an idea! Yeah, that, I would be surprised if that was the pitch meeting.
We landed on Pizza Hut Pizza, we went to see them because we thought it would be a natural fit. And there was one guy at Pizza Hut who really saw the vision and the potential of this band. He heard their first demos and knew that they could rock any house that they went to. And that man is David Novak, and we'd like to bring him on stage now. Senior Vice President of Marketing, Pizza Hut.
Rough translation. This is our product placement.
Pizza eaters to hook up with the #1 pizza company in the world.
Domino's, bitch.
The most aggressive promotion.
Don't get me wrong, I love Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's great, but I live near a Domino's, so... Distance advantage, dude! Okay, I'm not doing that again.
Donatello have asked us to wait a couple of weeks to provide all the details, and we know you'll let the music, and we know America will let the music.
I love the fact these kids just don't give a fuck, you know? Like, when you're 6 years old, do you really want to see, like, men in business suits talk? Or do you want to see the giant talking cartoon characters? E3 must be a nightmare for a child. I guess kids were just so easily amused back then. You could just, like, get a guy in a costume, get him on a stage, and they'll be jumping for joy. Like, these days, though, in order to entertain people, all you do is you get a pair of keys, you go on stage and go, look at the shiny. Ooh, look, shiny.
Hey, how you suits doing here? Talking business?
E3 in a nutshell. All you guys in suits talking business. Well done, Mikey. That's the most intelligent thing you've said so far. That was it? They're on stage for like 5 minutes or whatever, or less than that. Oh, don't ruin Turtles in Time for me. You know, I'm not going to be able to look at Turtles in Time the same way again. And when I hear that song, I instantly think of Big Al 2K6. If he's watching, Alan, love you! Mwah! It ain't burgers or french fries. McDonald's is pissed somewhere. You know, when the B-Sharps performed on the rooftop, that was better than this. Fat kid. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. This so far is the only enjoyable part of this video. Only because it's reminding me of a really kick-ass arcade game. I like how their hands are not even on the instruments half the time, and then the music is still being played. Oh, it's, man, her name will come to me. It's Ashley Simpson before it was Ashley Simpson. Whenever I hear the Pizza Power song, it just makes me hungry. You know, okay, this is just out of plain curiosity. Like, where did the whole idea come from that the turtles eat pizza? Like, why pizza specifically? I mean, I'm not knocking it or anything, but just like, why pizza? You know, why not burgers or fish and chips or sausage rolls? Just thinking out loud. Then again, I'm applying logic to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
When I first met them, they were lying back, eating pizza, relaxing, talking about the toys that were going to come out, and we were having a good time, and they approached me with this musical idea, and they said that rock and roll was the way to go, and I said, listen, if you guys really want to do it, I think we should do it.
Maybe it's just the quality of the tape, but is his mouth not matching his mouth move, you know, audio and shit?
Hard to say no to a turtle, you know.
Is he rapping? You know, I think we found something worse than the rap. Tony's like, fuck this. Fuck this. I'm going to Hooters. Oh, he's back. Because the fact that mouths are not moving along with the music, it's like a bunch of cosplayers just dancing to some pre-recorded music.
Through themselves that they used to fight, and they channeled it into their performing. People are going to be amazed. They're going to be just astounded what they see when they come and see these guys perform.
Not the words I use to describe it.
Once I listened to the Turtles' music and heard the messages that they're bringing across, and the decision to use their celebrity status to try to reach kids and try to keep them from messing up their lives, it really meant something to me.
Yeah, kids, say no to drugs, never have sex, and don't drink. Just buy turtle toys and watch this god-awful concert. That's making the right choices in life. Recreational drugs is bad, but commercialism is good. Why does he have the Star Trek logo on his bandana?
People didn't even know we were real.
You're not real.
Extremely
You're not as real as the Boogeyman, Loch Ness Monster, or a decent Katy Perry song. You're all non-existent. Okay, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's bodacious, apparently. I'm gonna repeat, what is that? Is it like a... I can't tell from it because it's so far... Are those hula, like, fish or something? Is it a bad... Oh, hang on. Is that an alligator? Killer Croc? No, not Killer Croc. What's his name? Hang on. Oh, Leatherhead. Sorry. I'm thinking of DC Comics for some reason. I've got your scent, turtles. Well, that made this better. Like, they get trapped in the sewer and they gotta fight off Killer Croc by smacking him with a batarang. God, that part of that game was fucking stupid. Okay, so we've got excuse me. So we got a surfboard, and not one of them is like, whoa, dude. It's like, really? You bring a surfboard onto the set, and Mikey's not doing his usual, like, outdated cliches? I know some people are gonna say, like, to the Turtle fans like me, like, why do you watch stuff like this? And it's just like, we were young, you know, we didn't know any better, you know? Watch Power Rangers Turbo, for crying out loud, and that god-awful movie. No, I'm not watching that either. It's not a touchscreen tablet. Alright, I want to bring up the song list here.
It's really interesting because it's different from every other rock and roll show. Alright,
here is the list of songs, right? Here we go.
Would try to
God, I'm making myself ill.
develop a story within
Yeah,
the show.
coming out of our
It's
shell
not
is
a
making
show.
me ill.
Technically interesting.
I'm probably going to be dead by the
from
time
a
this is
point of view.
finished.
So they wanted to work
Let's see,
with,
got coming out of our
their
shells,
lights
sing
and
up,
other
sing about it,
controlled gizmos to make the set
tubbin, or
interesting.
tubin,
Donatello had some very unusual
skipping
ideas
stones,
about
pizza
what
power,
people
walk
used to
straight,
do
no
and how they
treaties,
constructed
cowabunga, April
their very
ballad, and
complicated
count on us.
devices, and they have, so far as I can see, more computers in them than NASA have. It's amazing. Their idea was a show with a rock and roll musical bass that people are familiar with.
Rock
that
and roll
tells their
musical
story and brings their
bass,
message
and
out
yet
to-
it has
to the
rap
world
music in here.
in an unusual way. So they were almost taking Broadway elements and incorporating them in their show.
Security guards on Star Trek.
What the fuck?
I don't like this. I get the feeling we're about to have company. Hey, I thought this was a no smoke.
What's going on?
There you are. So nice of you to drop by.
Fuck is that?
Oh, you got that wrong, Shredhead.
Wait, that's the Shredder?
His name is not on the guest list. No, you're wrong, Turtle. This is my party, and I'll make you cry if I want.
Well, to be fair, like, even Shredder be like, where are they? You know, like, there's a certain rhythm to these things. I cause trouble, they show up.
It's so exciting, but it's for everybody. I mean, they do rap, they do rock and roll, they do, you know, an easy listening to a surfing ballad. I mean, they
Oh, that's
are
it?
for everyone.
So, Shredder just electrocutes him a couple of times and that's it. No, that's the job of the Warner Music Group if they're still doing that. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This song it's not bad. It's not good, but it's the most decent thing so far. Why does she looks like the chick from Knight Rider? So Shredder's dastardly plan is to steal the world's music. Again, I know I'm applying logic to TMNT stuff, but how does one steal all the world's music? You know, is there like a machine you can buy? Is there like a court case you can appeal for and all this other shit? I don't quite see how that works. So he just kind of showed up and it's like, I'm gonna steal music, bye. He must have been really fucking bored. Like, I think the credits are about to roll soon from what I understand, but yeah, let's just wrap this up and just share my thoughts now. This was awful. But not as awful as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I remember the old review by Doug and the Nerd where they pretty much said this is like the worst thing ever, and I'm going to be honest, I've seen worse, you know. I mean, then again, I haven't seen the full tour in itself, and that's going to be a video for another day, but this could have been a lot worse. You know, they could have shown the whole fucking tour for a start. I don't get why they're trying to pass them off as, this is the real Turtle, you know. It's just that they're not real, they're make-believe, you know. And I get the impression this was just a vehicle for Pizza Hut, because I'm reading the wiki article as we do this. It was just a big ad campaign for Pizza Hut. Just... I repeat what I said earlier. I mean, this is a honest and heartfelt message to the producers of My Little Pony, Transformers Prime, SpongeBob SquarePants, Sonic Boom, Power Rangers, Kamen Rider, or whatever kids show's popular these days. Don't do something like this. I mean, I get your franchise is popular and whatever, but just don't do this. Some things are just better left unsaid or unmade. I still say the worst Turtles thing I've ever seen is the Power Rangers crossover. Yeah, I would gladly watch Turtles 3 than Shell Shocked. Then again, since Michael Bay is producing the Turtles movie and it's rumored he's got a hand in the new Power Rangers movie, that crossover could happen again. Kids shows should not have rock bands. At least Sonic Underground didn't have a world tour. I won't be surprised if this was the only showing. And all 4 of those people in the costumes spend the rest of their days feeling nothing but shame. Fuck is this? Okay.
They are definitely happening musically.
I don't think so. So yeah. Don't watch this. I mean, although if you had the choice between this and the actual coming out of our 1990, wow. So the TMNT tunes came out 4 years after this. This is before Power Rangers came on the scene. My God. I want to just point this out. That was about half an hour. The entire show is an hour and 33 minutes. Do I have the patience to sit and watch that for an hour plus? Well, if I sat through Turtle Christmas, TMNT tunes and this, then yeah, sure, why not? I got a few brain cells left to lose. Until next time, everybody, this has been Random for the RTK channel, saying good night and good luck.